Hi, my name is Jessie Tonegato. This is my personal profile video. I am from Westland, Michigan. If you're not familiar with the area, it is a suburb of Detroit. I've lived here my whole life. I continue to live here as an adult, and I work in the school district that services this area. My professional background, this is my 6th year teaching kindergarten in this district. It's a very high needs area, a lot of poverty with my students. So it can be a difficult job, but I subbed for 2 years before that while I was trying to find a teaching job. And for 7.5 years prior to that, I worked at a company called Human Synergistics that worked with like behavioral science and IO psych and different things like that. While I was getting my bachelor's degree from Eastern, so I did those at the same time. My interest in this course is as a teacher, our job can be very hard, and it seems like there's more and more things added to us every year, different things that we're now responsible for that we weren't before. And I know a lot of my coworkers can get very stressed, the more paperwork that we have to do, and I like to try and make things easier for people. When I worked at Human Synergistics, I took a lot of courses in the Microsoft Office suite of products and learned just all these different features that those products have that could make our lives easier. And so I try and use that in my job now. A lot of the things do translate over to Google. Google doesn't have as many features, but I've been able to use a lot of the things that I learned during that time to kind of streamline some processes and make things a little bit easier for people, just with keeping track of things that we have to do now. So I would like to use that to just help to make other people's jobs easier and kind of be a leader in that way. The thing that I'm most looking forward to in the next few months in my professional life, I have a brand new batch of kindergartners coming in, and just seeing their growth in such a short amount of time is very cool. In my personal life, I have 3 children, ages 7, 5, and 6 months. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the 7-year-old just continue to grow in school. The 5-year-old is just starting kindergarten, so being able to see how he's going to start learning and how he's going to do in school. And then for the 6-month-old, she's just starting to kind of learn how to crawl and do things like that. So that's very exciting for me to get to see those kinds of things. If I had my own report card, things that I would get an A on, I love to plan things. My husband's always teasing me that I just love to plan things. So maybe it's like a trip or planning projects that we could do to our house or something. And unfortunately, we don't end up doing most of the things that I plan, but I just really enjoy like organizing and kind of putting things in order like that. Another thing that I would get an A on is reading comment sections on articles. Whenever I'm reading an article, if I get to the bottom and there's no comments, I get so upset because I just like to see what people think and, kind of the vibe that is going along with people out in population, what we think about different things. And the last thing that I would get an A on is ordering pizza every Friday night. That seems to have become our go-to meal every Friday night. Surprisingly, we have not gotten burnt out on pizza. We just kind of order from different places to keep it interesting, but that is our thing. So I'm looking forward to meeting everybody this semester and getting to know you all.